Hello, hello, lovelies. Hello. Happy Friday. Woo! Happy Day of the Goddess. I love Fridays. I hope you had a fabulous week. For those of you who don't know me, I was just going to dive into the information, but I'm going to introduce myself because I have a habit of not doing that, assuming that everybody knows who I am. So my name is Abigail Mensah-Bonsu. I am the founder of the Moon Goddess Academy and the Moon Goddess Publishing. And I work with women who are here to create big influences, big impact in the world through their love, through their hearts, through their mission and vision for humanity. And I support them by teaching them the spiritual tools that allows them to shine their light powerfully and brightly without the fear of being attacked energetically or being siphoned off energetically. They create an unbreakable, steadfast bubble of light around them that allows them to be of greater service to humanity. I love what I do. So much going on. So yesterday I put maybe it was this morning. I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday. Who knows? Time is like crazy now. But I put a question on my page about if people have been feeling that energy that has been churning. And today is feeling like it's evening out. But yesterday felt like it was more of a doorway, like just like, and it actually started the day before yesterday because I woke up in the middle of the night. And even my husband felt it too. But I remember waking up in the middle of the night, sitting on my bed and saying, what is going on? There's a huge, massive energy. And I know, Queen Elizabeth is on the other side now. That was a big part of it. But there's also other parts. And that's the part I want to talk about today. So today begins Mercury Retrograde. Woohoo! And if you're wondering why the heck I'm saying woohoo, if you've been following me for a while, you know I have a pure love for Mercury Retrograde. I mean, I think it's just genius that the universe gives us these breaks 3 times every year, throughout, 3 times throughout the year, that we get to have the opportunity to pause, reevaluate, kind of refine things, to get clarity on things and review things before we move forward again. Right. So Mercury retrograde, let's break it down, shall we? It's breaking down. There's so much energy coming through. At the beginning of the week, when I shared the goddess energy forecast, I talked about how towards the end of the week, there's going to be the huge energy burst coming through. We have the Mercury retrograde that begins today. And then tomorrow we have the full moon in Pisces. So we have these two energies really amping things up for us this weekend, right? And we're in Mercury retrograde from today, so September 9th through October 2nd. So we have this beautiful time to slow the heck down. Slow down. This is a perfect time to look into your life and say, is this working or is it not? If it is working, great. How can I refine it? How can I make it better? If it is not working, do I need to make it better or do I need to discard it? What is working in my life and what is not? What do I want to continue experiencing and what do I not? This is a perfect time to do this. And the only way we can really do this with like this, I want to say grace, and there's a reason why I'm saying this, is for us to slow down. We can see things clearly when we slow down. We can feel things better when we slow down. In Mercury retrograde, we get to slow down. Here's the thing. Mercury is not the only planet in retrograde right now, actually. Mercury just joined, so now we have 6 planets in retrograde. We have Saturn, we have Pluto, Mercury already, we have Uranus. Let's see, I made a list. Jupiter, yes, Jupiter and Neptune. So we have 6 planets in retrograde. Now remember, each year we go through these seasons of retrograde, right? And all of this, here's the thing. When it comes to retrograde, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be anxious about. It really is an opportunity for us to reevaluate things. It's an opportunity for us to see things in a way that we weren't able to when we were just going, or just like following the routine, right? So here's the thing. With retrograde energy, when the key is to be in flow with the energy. So the key is to be in flow with Mercury. Let's talk about Mercury. What are the themes that surround Mercury, right? We have communication, we have technology, and we also have business, right? It influences these 3 areas. And depending on which house Mercury appears on your astrological chart, it will tell you how, the unique way that Mercury is going to be working with you, or how Mercury retrograde is going to be influencing you during this retrograde. So if you don't have your astrology chart, you can get a free astrology chart on, astrochart.com, right? You can just get it real quick and just kind of look at it. Where is Mercury on my chart? There's other elements too I'm going to talk about, but right now, where is Mercury on my chart? Right. Okay, hold on. Let me close the door real quick. Hold on. Little one is really excited over there. Okay, he's excited to see daddy. So let's talk about Mercury. Let's keep talking about Mercury. And when you come in live, just go ahead and say hello so I know who's live with me. Let me know how you've been feeling. I know with the post that I posted earlier, a lot of people haven't been able to sleep for 2 days. A lot of people are feeling the intensity of the energy where it's actually disrupting them. If you're a highly sensitive person, intuitive, if you're a channel, if you're an empath, you feel these energy shifts every single time. You're sensitive to the cosmic energies. Hold on. You're sensitive to the cosmic energies. And many, what I've noticed is that many will just kind of allow the waves to just bounce them around versus surfing on the wave. Right? So what's the difference with that? How do you surf on these waves of intense planetary energies coming through? Because again, to remind you, these retrogrades are for our good. They've given us, this is why I call Mercury retrograde a cosmic siesta. It's telling us, hey, slow down, chill out. Let's just see what is working. Let's break through that routine that we've been doing over and over and over and over. Right? Let's just disrupt it for now. And let's see the picture. Okay, what is working, what is not working. It's an opportunity for us. So the difference between someone who's just being pimp slapped by the waves, right, versus someone who's just surfing on the waves is being in alignment, being in flow with the energy. How do you become in flow? Is observing the invitation that these planets are inviting you into. So what is Mercury asking you to do this time, right? So the first thing, get your chart. Where is Mercury? Which house is in Mercury? And that will tell you, okay, it's going to influence my house of occupation. It's going to influence my house of relationship. It's going to influence my house of religion. It's going to influence my house of impact and influence. It's going to influence my house of, let's see, what's another one? Health and wellness, right? So just look at it. And what I'm going to do at the end of this, I'm actually going to come back and put it in the comments, two resources that you can tap into and get clarity on the invitations that Mercury is bringing to you this time. So this is very powerful time. You know, Mercury comes in, and Mercury has to do with communication. Mercury has to do with technology. Mercury has to do with business, clients, right? And in these areas, we see how we get to zoom in and we get to see, okay, this is working, this is not working, this needs to go, I want more of this, right? With this Mercury retrograde, so this Mercury retrograde starts in the energy of, in the energy of Libra. I'm just going to say energy of Libra, right? So it starts out in Libra and then eventually goes into Virgo, right? Now, this is where the goddess energy comes in. And then you add in the Pisces full moon. This whole Mercury retrograde period is deeply steeped in the goddess energy. Deeply steeped in the goddess energy. Which, I mean, it's just, that should make you excited right there, right? So here we are, we get to slow down, we get to have a cosmic siesta, and we get to do this in the energy of the goddess. What does that mean to you? What does the energy of the goddess mean to you? For me, when I tune into that, you know, the goddess energy feels like just being in flow, enjoying life through my senses. So the word that comes in is like sensual delight, right? Really connecting into my body, enhancing enhancing my intuition or flowing with my intuition, tapping into beauty within myself and beauty all around me. It's all about sacredness. How can I honor myself, my life, my journey, my purpose? It's about magic, ritual. Goddess energy to me is power. It's nurture. That's mine. When I tune in right now. So I want to see yours in the comments. When you hear goddess energy, what words come in for you? Because this is what Mercury retrograde is dancing within. This is the flavor of the soup that we're going to be drinking. Flavor of the stew that we're going to be eating. So as we slow down, we get to also integrate and awaken more of that sensual delight of the goddess energy. We move through Libra, Virgo, and then with the Pisces full moon. So I was looking at the elements. We have the Pisces full moon, you know, with that beautiful water energy. And then we have Libra, we have air energy. And then with Virgo, we have earth. And it's just such a delicious combination. Mercury retrograde, as we slow down, this goddess energy is coming through, is amplifying, is waking up to be integrated more into ourselves and also into our lives. The other aspect that's coming in, Mercury has to do with the mind, the way we think, and also the way we communicate. Before we speak something, our minds and our hearts need to be in alignment. And when they're out of alignment, this is where we see that choppiness when it comes to communication. During retrograde, I tend to say, be conscious of what you say, because that filter gets to be taken away. And you see people just saying what they need to say, exactly how they need to say it. And sometimes that can be hurtful, but it is the truth that they're speaking out. So far as your heart and your mind are in alignment, in sync, in a beautiful dance, what you speak up, what you speak out will be of love. Whew. I had so much notes as I tune into this energy. Oh, so I want to hear from you guys. Put in the comments, what is the goddess? What does the goddess mean to you? What energy, what themes come up for you within yourself and also in your life? Because these themes that you come up with, they're your subconsciousness telling you how this goddess energy is going to be, or which of these goddess energies will be amplified and integrated within you as we walk this journey of recalibration, realignment, refinement, review, and clarification. So the two resources that I'm going to share, was it last year or the year before? I was in a powerful summit. It was called the Mercury Retrograde Summit by a beautiful dear soul sister of mine, Jamie Lee Goldstein. And this retrograde summit was so freaking awesome that every single year, every time we go into retrograde, I share this, and it is still there. You can still go back and watch all the videos. The wisdom that came through was so powerful. And what this summit did, all the wisdom that came through, which I was one of the speakers, is that it helped you to really, what word am I looking for? To understand the purpose of Mercury retrograde, to understand the calling of Mercury retrograde for you uniquely, and how to use it, or how to really tap into the gold of it. What it is asking from you. How to really harness this time. This time is an opportunity. It's a blessing that the universe gets to give us 3 times a year. And the sooner you learn to work with these cosmic siesta breaks within the year, you will notice a certain flow within your life, within your business, within yourself. Usually I hear, people tell me, oh my gosh, Mercury retrograde, my laptop broke, or my cell phone broke, or my TV decided not to work anymore, or my car is not working. These disruptions happen when you are not listening, when you are not listening to what your soul is asking you to do, when you're not slowing down. For example, if your cell phone broke, perhaps you're constantly on your cell phone. You don't really make time for your partner, or, your loved ones, or your family, or you're just constantly on your phone. It's taking you away from what is important in your life. During Mercury retrograde, the things, the disruptors, the things that are holding you away from the things that light you up, they tend to be taken away unless you recognize that and you put a pause on that. For example, you commit to, okay, I'm going to spend more time with my partner. I'm going to put my cell phone away from this time to this time and just focus on my family. Or I'm going to, leave my, turn off my cell phone as I enjoy this walk in nature, right? These cosmic siesta or the Mercury retrograde is really an invitation for us to up is to do more of the things that bring us that delightfulness, that goddess energy. Remember I talked about the sensual delight, is to do more of the things that bring us joy, that ignite us, that move us, that make us feel juicy. And especially this Mercury retrograde, what are some things that you can do to feel yummy? What are some things that you can do that will make you feel juicy? Do more of these things. Delight your senses in colors, in sounds, music. Move your body in a beautiful dance. Commune with the earth. Walk upon the earth with reverence and sacredness. Reach up to the skies with gratitude. Anchor more of your light into the sacred body of yours and allow this flame within your heart to illuminate out into the world. You feel that? Yeah. So pay attention to what suddenly stops working. And then ask yourself, how is that holding me back from what I truly desire? And then you have the opportunity to review, recalibrate, realign, and clarify before we move forward again. That's the beauty of this time. So yes, going back to the two resources I'm going to post. So the Mercury Retrograde Summit, I will put the link below in the comments. You can still go check it out, watch the videos. It will help you anchor into the wisdom of Mercury and all of its beautiful invitations for us. After the summit, you will not be nervous about Mercury retrograde. You will start getting excited with me when Mercury retrograde is around the corner. The second one is another goddess that I absolutely adore. She has a Mercury retrograde masterclass that she just did yesterday. And I will share the link also there so you can check it out. Rachel Onajafi. And I just love her. Beautiful, beautiful goddess. And the way that she brings in this wisdom, she brought in the Mercury retrograde wisdom through the archetypes of the goddess, the priestess, and the visionary. And it was just freaking beautiful. So I'll put those two resources. Go dive into it. Seriously, the more you get to know these energies that are here to support you, the more you can anchor within and surf the currents of these energies. When we feel like these energies are pim slapping us, that means we're not paying attention to what is calling us to pay attention to. That means we're still trying to move through, the same old routine when the energies are saying, hey, we need to stop that routine because it's not giving you what you want. It's not making you feel excited, ignited, and juicy. It's like, just pause. Is this what you want? Is this how you want to continue? If not, how would you like to continue? What would you like to experience? Who would you like to be? What kind of experiences would you like to call more into your life? This is the opportunity we have at this time. Harness it. Use it. Take advantage of it. That's what it's here for, to support us. So let me know how this resonated with you. Let me know what ahas that came through for you. And if you are having a hard time through this time, I would love to work with you one-on-one. This is one of my joys. I love Mercury retrograde. You can ask my clients. I love it. And I also love helping intuitives, empaths, highly sensitive people to navigate these intense energetic times. I love doing that. So I have a link. I think it's above. Click on it. I have an amazing offering where we get to work one-on-one for 21 days through Voxa. And Voxa is a messaging app that is almost like a walkie-talkie. You have access to me for 21 days. It's like you have me in your pocket. I get to, whatever comes up, you can just send me that message. We work on it. We move through it, right? My clients love it and I love it. It's been such an amazing tool for me to really connect deeply with my clients this year. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to open it up. So take advantage of it. And yeah, I would love to be of service to you to help you enjoy these powerful times rather than be pimp slapped by these energetic currents. From my heart to yours, stay anchored, reach up to the skies, and remember who you are. Until next time, bye.